Hey, welcome to another episode of Decide and Do with JW. This is Decide and Do number 90, Step Up Your Education. So how do you step up your game overall when we talk about the educational department of your knowledge, your learning, your understanding, how you take in information and how you output whatever that information is after you have retained it as knowledge to ensure that you are not only the most knowledgeable individual within your field, but you also are able to regurgitate all that information that you have stored to everyone that is around you. Now, it used to be the saying, you would go to high school and then you would go to college and you would get a degree and that would get you a job. That was the thing that most people would say. As we see now in 2017, and we've seen throughout time, is you do not need a college education, a college degree to get a job. You don't even need one to be successful. Some of the most successful individuals in the world don't have, those degrees. Some of the most motivational, inspirational individuals in the world that are out there, the motivational speakers, don't have college degrees, but they are still successful. So on a monetary and that non-monetary type of success, it's not linked to a college education by itself. So there are those that have it, there's those that don't, and there are those that are successful no matter what. So when I talk about step up your education, I'm not saying necessarily step up your education and go to high school and then go to college and then get a doctorate type stuff. I'm talking about what are you doing to educate yourself in your field. There's those individuals that will talk about, reading books, and, there's a lot of individuals out there. I'm sure that you've seen other videos where they talk about, oh, well, if you just read books all day, every day, and you read this many books a week and this many, you'll become smart. I'm not arguing that you're not going to increase your knowledge. I'm just saying that is not the automatic key to success. Now, will you become knowledgeable in that field where you are one of the, most knowledgeable individuals in that field? Possibly, yes, if you read all the books and you read the right books, because you could read books all day, but it doesn't mean that is going to be the link to get you to that type of success. So what are you doing in that regard? So other things that you're doing, how are you investing in yourself? And when I talk about investing in yourself, what are you doing to make yourself smarter in that field? What are you doing to educate yourself in that field? Take it, you're a welder. What are you doing to be the best welder that you possibly can? Are you reading information about different types of, welding items, issues, etc.? Are you going out there and are you practicing over and over with this type of welder and that type of welder? Are you doing this type of welds? Are you going out and working on practicing on different types of metals, different types of things that you would normally weld? Are you doing everything and anything you can to get with other individuals that are welders, that are, the experts in that field, and find out what they do and find out what they use and find out how they make, the perfect weld? Are you doing those things? Because if you're not doing all of those things, not just one, but all of those things, you're not stepping up your education. You're not stepping up to the level that those experts are at. If you want to become, a writer, what are you doing to step up your education? What are you doing? Are you just writing and throwing it out there and hoping that, somebody finds you? Is that really how you believe you're going to become successful in that area? No. What are you doing? What are you online? It is 2017, and I say this in so many videos, but 2017, there are no more excuses in life on how do I do this? How do I become the best writer in the world? How do I become the best welder in the world? How do I become the best athlete in the world? Literally, you can Google everything and you can find out all these how-tos. Now, not everything that's on the internet is correct, but the amount of information that you can pull in is completely different than 20 years ago, 50 years ago, 100 years ago, hands down, on the amount of information that you can get, and as quickly as possible. Literally, the tip of your finger, your thumb, earlier I had a question about something, and I was talking to one of my coworkers, and we both had the same question. Google, boom, 10 seconds, had the answer. We were able to get done with that, or complete that, get it out of the way and move on to something else. Compared to, years ago, you got to open the book, you got to find the answer, you got to go ahead and flip through the pages and then find the answer, and then, all right, however long that takes. And if you only have one book, then only one person can look. You know, we both had smartphones. We both just looking. I happen to find it. Here it is. Let's go. Let's move on. So, what are you doing to educate yourself? What type of knowledge are you pulling in, and the amount of the knowledge that you're pulling in? Are you going to be the expert in your field? What do you want to do in life? And whatever you want to do in life, are you doing everything you possibly can to be the expert in that field? So it's not just about reading books. It's not just about knowing all the information, but what are you actually doing to set yourself up for success, and then set tomorrow up for success? And I mean tomorrow's generation. Are you able to take all that information that you have, that education that you have, and then go ahead and spit that back out to those young, those old, those whoever that is willing and seeking your information and seeking your knowledge? You know, I watch a lot of videos. I watch a lot of videos, thousands of hours of videos. And some people are like, well, you know, do you have all that time? I don't sit there and just watch the video by itself. That is not my main focus. I don't sit there and just, you know what, hey, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to spend hours, because I watch some videos for hours. It's more of listening. So while I'm completing something else, while I'm doing something else, I am educating myself on lessons learned. I'm educating myself on other things that did not work for other individuals. I'm, you know, taking in information in regards to what makes them successful, the mindset that makes them successful, how they think that makes them successful, what they do and how they train their brain and how they train their mind, how they rewire it through these different techniques and different stuff like that. And that is how I set myself up for, you know, success. And I do that while I'm accomplishing something else. So I know where my focus is. And then at the same time, when those key things hit, I save those videos. And you know, you watch these videos. If you're subscribed to my channel, you can go and you can see all the videos, the YouTube videos that I watch, that I personally watch. And those are the ones that give me inspiration, give me motivation, give me the sense that I know what my mind is, how I'm thinking, and then how others think, and if I'm on the same wave levels as those individuals, and if I'm not. Because successful individuals have the same type of mentality, the same type of mindset, and that's what you have to do. You have to educate yourself on those. So whatever you're doing in life, are you stepping up your game? You have to step up your education. Don't just think about, you know, the high school, college, job, success. That's not how it works. Now, I am a proponent of going to school. Now, when I first started, you know, education after I got out of high school, I didn't want anything to do with college. I didn't think it was going to make me any smarter or anything like that. I am literally days away from finishing my bachelor's degree, and I am so ecstatic and excited because of the information that I've learned and how much knowledge that I've been able to pull in over the last, you know, 5 years, and all the different, you know, things that I've been able to learn that I didn't think that I was going to be able to learn, and I didn't think that was, you know, even relevant to, you know, my overall knowledge in life. You know, why do you need to know this? There are so many things that I've been able to learn, and I've been able to bring in and I take in, and now I know that I can go ahead and push that back out to other individuals when certain things come up. So I'm not saying in this video don't go to college. I'm just saying that is not the singular key to success overall. But at the end of the day, you have to be as well-rounded as possible with whatever you're doing and your education overall. So reading books, great, but not singular. Do not rely on a singular point of failure in anything you do. Just reading isn't going to get you to success. Just watching isn't going to get you to success. Just, you know, listening to other individuals is not going to get you to success. Not going out there and doing the training is not just going to get you to success. All those things put together, all that education, all that information, and all that knowledge, that is what is going to get you to success with the right mindset overall. So appreciate you watching this video. Hope it was a little bit, you know, uplifting in the regards of you understanding all the different aspects of what you have to do to become successful in regards to your education overall. So thanks for watching Decide New number 90. Step up your education, like it, share it, feedback as always. Until the next video, thanks.